All right, so joining us right now to talk about something I think a lot of us have experienced. You know, it was kind of interesting when I saw the survey recently. Sunday rolls around and somewhere along the way it kind of hits you. It's like, oh, work tomorrow, and then it kind of starts weighing on you a little bit, right? Well, Leigh Richardson from the Brain Performance Center joins us once again. Talk about this. You know, Leigh, it's, I guess, a very common thing.
You know, it really is. And I think sometimes for some people, they wake up Sunday morning, oh, it's Sunday, tomorrow's Monday. I have to go back to work, and it starts first thing.
Now, it's an interesting point. And so, you know, in the survey, we saw an overwhelming majority of Americans are in this position to where they have apprehension. And how much of this is self-imposed? In other words, you know, to a certain extent, a lot of our own stress is a self-created reality. What's your guidance for people maybe to try not to put unnecessary stress on themselves? Like, oh, tomorrow, I'm going to have to get back into it.
Well, you know, you're exactly right. It's all what's going on in your head. And one of the things that I always suggest is, you know, you hear this chit-chat going over and over. Oh, tomorrow this. Oh, tomorrow that. Take a piece of paper and a pen and write down what you have to do, what's so important that you have to accomplish tomorrow. Once you write it down on paper, it kind of takes that buzz out of your head.
It's a good thought. And, you know, a lot of people obviously will kind of check in on work, emails, if nothing else, straight through the weekend. Does that contribute?
I think that contributes a lot. And, you know, I think a couple clients I have, they spend the last 2 hours of their Friday afternoon cleaning everything up so that they know they start their weekend knowing that they're in good shape. And then when they come in on Monday morning, does it all start all over again? Yeah. But they come in with at least knowing that they took care of what needed to be taken care of on Friday.
You know, Leigh, you bring up a really good point because I know and every once in a while I'm in this position. I'm like the anti-procrastinator, so I am more inclined to get everything done that I can. But there are moments where it's tempting. It's like, well, this really could wait until Monday. And I really would kind of like just to get started on the weekend. But what you're saying is, as tempting as that might be in the moment, that's the kind of thing that might come back and bite you later in the weekend.
That's the thing that will pull at you and say, you know, oh, it's still not done. It's still not done. You've got to do it. And I think most people, you know, Saturday's your catch-up day around the house and with your kids. And so you don't count on Saturday, but then Sunday comes and that's your leisure day. And if you're not able to give that 100%, then you really don't get the most out of it.
And it makes sense. So given our tendencies, we're creatures of habit. So it's difficult to break something that's been habit maybe our entire career. So how do you recommend going about trying to change the kind of behavior?
Well, I think, you know, you need to reframe your thoughts because it's all the negative thoughts going on in your head. And stay present in the moment. You wake up Sunday morning. Don't jump ahead to Monday morning. Stay present in the moment. What's important to me today to accomplish and to finish or to do with my family? And keep your focus on that. And that will give you, of course, then you feel better about yourself. You had a great Sunday. And knowing that you accomplished everything you wanted on Sunday makes Monday more welcoming.
Yeah, it makes sense for sure. Well, Leigh, thank you so much. You always have such great information.
Well, it's my pleasure.
Leigh Richardson with the Brain Performance Center. And check it out. And she always, little simple things that kind of add up and make a difference.